everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my fall 2021 clean and decorate with me video. As y'all know, we just moved into this house this summer and we have not decorated anything. And honestly, I haven't decorated anything since like April before we listed our Kentucky house. So I'm so ready to jump into like decorating this home and making it finally feel like a home. And I figured since it was the fall season, we might as well just go ahead and jump into bringing out the pumpkins as well. So if you're new around here, welcome. My name is Sarah. Like I said, my family and I just moved from Kentucky to Florida this summer, and we are currently in a rental home. And even though we're only here temporarily, I really do want this place to just feel like home. So I'm super excited to pull out the decor today and just kind of get into decorating this space and just kind of seeing what I can come up with. It's my goal to not spend a lot of money on new decor. I do have a lot of decor that we brought with us from our previous home, and I really want to try to make it work in this space as well. So if you are new here, I would love to have you subscribe. And with that being said, let's get into decorating and see what all we can do. One new thing that I did get are these shelves from Target. This space right here really just needed something, and I couldn't quite decide exactly what I wanted to do here. It kind of anchors beside our TV and our fireplace, but it needed something, and I decided that shelving would be a great option. Okay, so I think I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. Everything on these two shelves I already had, except for the floral, and I actually purchased that floral at Kirkland's. So if you've watched any of my old like Decorate With Me videos, you've seen a few of these pieces, just obviously in a different space in my old home. So I will link my home tour right here in the cards. That way if you want to check out what my old house used to look like, you can. But I'm super excited that I was able to actually decorate these shelves without spending any money other than like one pick of florals, and I feel like it looks really, really good. I love this big anchor piece. People ask me all the time where I got that. It's from Hobby Lobby. I can't link it, unfortunately. Hobby Lobby is really hard to link, but I love how it just fills that space and it just warms this section up, which was what I was going for. So now we're going to move down from these shelves. I have an Ottoman bench right here that I'm wanting to warm up as well. And I'm gonna clean around that space first and then finish off this little corner. I really like the way this came out. I feel like this looks like super cozy. It just adds a touch of fall, and it really just like warms up this space in the living room. So I'm happy with the overall look of that. Down here on the Ottoman, I already had that throw blanket and both of those pillows. Okay, so next we're going to move to decorating the mantle, which is really like the focal point of this particular room. I love that the owners of this home actually added the shiplap above on this mantle. It suits my style. I feel like it really makes this space feel cozy. So I'm super excited to finally decorate it. You can hear a baby in the background per usual. Blair's helping me decorate today, but I'm excited to get started on this. So if I had a theme this year for my fall decor, it would be like subtle fall. I kind of just want to add like little pieces here and there. I don't want my house to like overly scream fall decor because we are in the South and it doesn't really feel like fall yet, but I just wanted to add a few small touches. So that's my goal with this mantle. Next up we have my hutch, which is actually really hard to get a good angle of when it comes to filming because it sits right behind my sectional and I just haven't been able to find a great space to film yet, so I'm gonna work with that. But this used to be in my formal dining room in my Kentucky home, and now it's kind of anchoring this wall right behind our sectional. So I kept my window piece that I've used for probably over a year with this hutch. I like that it kind of gives height to the wall, but I'm wanting to try something different with it here in this home. So hopefully it works out. I've pulled out so many decor pieces. I'm gonna play around with it and see what we come up with. This is totally different from what I've done in the past, but I really love that with layered, cozy look with just a little touch of fall. And the only new thing that I purchased on here was this candlestick. I got it from Kirkland's like last week when I bought the florals that I used on my shelf. So ignore the baby in the background. She's throwing her sippy cup around and chasing it. But overall, I really, really like this. It's totally different from things that I've done in the past on this hutch, but I just really feel like it looks warm and cozy on this space. Go ahead and just give you like a quick little overview shot of the full living room. So over along that wall we have the shelves and the mantle all decorated, and then as you come around here we did hang our like antique door and our blanket ladder right there, and then over here is the hutch, and then right here on the counter I put this cute little fall basket. And then over here leading into the hallway, I also just put up a few photos with a little pumpkin. So I'm really loving like kind of this color for fall, and I would love to find some pillow covers to put on the couch and possibly like a blanket that matches this as well. So I'm gonna start looking for that, but that's the only other thing that I wanna add in this space for fall. But overall, I love how it turned out. It feels so much more homey here. It feels it finally feels like home. So I'm super excited that I took the time to start decorating. So this is not fall related, but I did want to share these frames. I actually shared these over on my Instagram, but here in this long hallway, it's very narrow and we needed something to fill the space. So I decided just to do a gallery wall, and these frames come in a pack of 9 from Target. They already have the mat built in and they were $40 for a 9-pack. I will link them in the description box below. But I just filled them with various family photos, which were actually taken during the fall season, so that works since I'm decorating for fall today. But the quality of the frames are actually great for the price, and I love how it just gives something to this very bare hallway. Like I've said before, if I owned this house, I would have continued this chair rail down the hallway, but since I don't, we decided just to put some pictures up, and it gives something to the space. So this weekend we also did hang a few things, so I'll just go ahead and share those with you in this video as well. But when you first walk into our house, to the right is our dining room, and we have like this little wall space right here that we just added a mirror to. We actually already had this mirror, so instead of buying something new, we just went with it. It is a little bit higher than I would have originally hung it, but with the chair railing, we really didn't have an option to go lower. So just a mirror for that space. And then over here, I just hung a couple of our family photos just to kind of subtly fill this space. And then the black frames of those flow really well with these new pieces that I got from Kirkland's. They kind of anchor behind our dining table. These were $30 a piece, and I really like them. This is something that we can use in any home in the future, in any space, honestly, and I feel like they look so good in here. I'll give you an overview here in a second. So here's kind of like an overview of them in this space. I love how neutral they are and how they fill that wall. Like I said, where this wall treatment comes up to a certain height, it doesn't give a lot of options for above it in terms of decor, but I love how those fill the space. Decorating this section of my entryway. I absolutely love this piece. This was my grandma's like antique dresser, and originally we tried to put our entry table from our former house in this space, but it was too long and hung out into the hallway. So we decided instead to bring this dresser in here, and I wanted to play around with it and see what I can do. I love the overall look of it. I feel like it looks very cozy, and I don't know, it's unique, it's just different. So I had a certain idea in mind of what I wanted to put on top of this dresser, but I haven't been able to find it yet. So instead of just continuing to let it sit bare, I figured I would pull some things from my decor and see what I can do with it, see if I can make some pieces work in this space and kind of just like cozy up this little area when you first walk in. Like the way this turned out. Like I feel like the layered look on this piece actually looks really good with the high wall treatment, and where this dresser kind of like stopped, there was like this weird in-between section about this big, so I needed something to cover that, and I feel like these two pieces in combination with the floral just look really pretty. This is kind of more of like an antique-y print, so I feel like it looks really good for now, just working with what I had. And then once I finished that, this section looked totally bare. And I had originally thought about getting a house plant, but quite frankly, I have enough to keep alive with 6 kids. So I decided to shop my house, and I pulled out this chair that used to be like in my like catwalk area in my Kentucky home. And so I put that there with a pillow, and I feel like it cozied this space up. It gives a spot for people to sit down and put their shoes on when they are like leaving our house or getting here. So I feel like it's good overall. I really, really like it. And like I said, ignore all the background noise. We have kids home now eating lunch, babies playing. It's never gonna be silent in my house, so I apologize for that. But I like the overall look. I'm really liking the way this home is coming together. So that's going to conclude today's video. I hope that you all enjoyed coming along with me as I finally started decorating this home and also bringing in some like subtle pieces of fall. Let me know in the comments below if you are going like overboard with your fall decor this year and going all out, or if you're just adding more like subtle touches like I did. I've done both in the past, and for this particular home, I feel like I'm just loving like the just small little touches here and there. So if you are new around here, I would love to have you subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comments below that you stopped by. And with that being said, I will see you all on the next video.